Hey, what's up, everybody? Kenji here again, and I'm here with Cheryl Nichols, IABC superstar and very cool person. I'd like to thank you, first of all, for letting me come talk with you.
Glad to be a part of your social media profiles.
Oh, absolutely. So, you're a social media superstar.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, come on. But
I'm a student. I'm trying.
Absolutely, as am I. But I've, been really impressed with what you're doing, and just curious as to where that passion comes from.
Well, I am a connector at heart anyway. And so before social media, I guess it was just the old-fashioned connecting with people. So social media is giving me a way actually to expand that network. And what I love about it is that I can make connections online initially, and then I like to meet people face to face. So the tweet ups are a perfect thing, a nice way to complement online and offline.
Very, very cool. I completely agree, because I don't think I would have met you if it weren't for Twitter and things like that. So, yeah, connecting worlds. So, could you tell me a little bit about IABC and your involvement in it?
Sure, absolutely. So I'm on the local chapter board for the IABC Seattle, which is the International Association of Business Communicators. And we have a great organization internationally, about 17,000 members worldwide. And our local chapter, we've got about 200, or a little over 200 members. And we provide professional development events, opportunities for education and learning in the fields of communications, which could be media relations, public relations, government and community relations, as well as internal communications, employee communications, branding, a little financial communications. It really cuts across a wide swath. So we're a great organization, and we love to connect.
Very cool. And I know you hold a lot of events. I think recently you had an event about digital journalism.
Yeah, Journalism Rebooted. We just had an event with Monica Guzman moderating a panel of 4 folks who are really involved in new news journalism, digital news, so hyperlocal blogging, both topical and neighborhood, but also getting folks involved who are with Seattle Post-Globe, and we're hoping to see that venture continue, as well as Journalism 2.0. Mark Briggs was also a part of that panel, and very interesting having help. He provides technology that helps Journalism 2.0 go further. So it was a very interesting panel about the future of news journalism.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And so moving back towards Cheryl Nichols, curious as to how you personally utilize social media.
Sure. Well, I have been just astounded by Twitter. To be honest, I've been aware of Twitter since it began, but I wasn't actively involved in conversation until our social media seminar that IABC put on earlier in March this year. Brought Chris Brogan to town, had some other great speakers, and that's when I started getting involved in Twitter actively as a tweeter for both IABC Seattle and myself. And I've just been astounded at the information that I can gather through it, and the conversations that I can have, the people that I can meet and connect with globally, not just in Seattle, which has been great, but I've loved being able to meet internal communicators, other kinds of communicators online, but also I have interest in photography, hiking, traveling globally. So it's put me in touch with different people, different interests that I have, and connecting people with other people globally. And that's been really cool. It's as if in some cases I've got personal filters, and they give me personal recommendations for that, and that's invaluable because the personal recommendation is something we really trust, right? That's one of the things about social media that's so great.
Very, very cool. And so, okay, while we're on the topic of Twitter, so if people follow you, what can they expect?
Okay, so if you follow me at Cheryl Nichols, my tweets are kind of a mixture of my personal interests. So I definitely do a lot of searching on internal communications because that's my background. But I also get into photography and a little bit of travel. Every once in a while I throw out a question, but most often I'm kind of just trying to take part in conversation. So I'm a moderate tweeter. I wouldn't say I'm a power tweeter.
Very cool. All right. So if people want to find you online outside of Twitter, how can they find you?
Great. Well, I'm on LinkedIn, and email. You can post my email.
Okay.
So happy to meet up at tweet ups.
All right, and I know you come to a lot of them, so
yeah, I do.
Yeah, definitely do meet Cheryl Nichols. Very cool people.
Thank you.
And finally, IABC. If people want to find out more information about events, so on and so forth, where can they find that?
Sure. Seattle.iabc.com. It's a great site. We post the latest information up there on our events. We've got some things coming up in June. We've got an event, and we'll have an event in August as well with Social Media Club of Seattle and Microsoft. Hopefully, we're looking forward to a gelato tweet up.
Ooh-wee. I like it.
Let's hope the weather holds, right?
Well, very cool. Well, thank you very much for your time, Cheryl.
It's great. All right. Thank you.
Everybody, that is Cheryl Nichols. Go meet her. Very cool people. And yeah, I will catch you later. Perfect. Awesome.